What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what's on my Vita. So let's get started. Before we begin, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow and it helps me bring more content for you guys. So to start, I have a few ports right here. I have like Dead Space, Mass Effect, Fahrenheit, all the GTA series, which by the way, all of the GTA series, I updated them to have like definitive edition by the PG team. So this is for Vice City, this is for San Andreas, and this is also for Grand Theft Auto 3. Now for Chinatown Wars, I actually went ahead and updated my own live area so it looks similar to the definitive edition, so it looks like this. I have not released this out yet. Maybe I will do that at some point in the future. Other than that, I have Bully, Max Payne, Battlefield Bad Company, and more recent ports like Simpsons Hit and Run and Hollow Knight. I have Retroflow Launcher to sort throughout all of my apps and be able to just kind of browse through everything that I have on my Vita. Yeah, so these are basically all my games on here, all my Vita games, all my ports. Here I have like a folder with all my favorite games with like Tokyo Sanadu, Akiba Strip, Freedom Wars, Catherine Full Body. This actually has the English mod for this, so I can play the game with the PS4 assets. I have a few other folders down here. Like I have a section for a lot of the homebrews that I use the most. I have VitaDV downloaded. I have auto plugin too here. I actually don't really use it. I prefer to install my plugins manually because with auto plugin you don't really know what's going on the config file. Vita graphics to improve the game graphics, custom themes manager to install themes that other users have created. This is one of my favorite ones, quick launch installer, because when you press the PlayStation button you see these little boxes here. So originally this shows stuff about the PlayStation Store, but with quick launch you can customize that so you can launch apps through here. Repatch manager to see which games I have used repatch to install mods. I have a few horror section here, as well as we select the Silent Hill games from PSP. Have some ports like World of Horror, Galaxy on Fire 2, more ports, Nights in the Woods, vitaHOT. Really like vitaHOT. That is like a fan-made version of SuperHOT. You guys haven't had a chance to check this game out, definitely check it out. Everything moves when the player moves, so it's a really cool game. Check it out. I have another video regarding this, so check it out. I'll leave the link to that video in the description. What else we have here? More ports like Silent Age, Five Nights at Freddy's. I have other things like JRPGs, Attack on Titan, Wise 8. Not everything is like in order. Like have more like Japanese games here, like Uppers with English patch, Jet Set Radio, or a few other Japanese games on here. This is the Trails of Evolution. So these ones I actually updated all of them with the English mods for all of those. All those have their respective English translations. Now here I have a collection for some PSP games. I have other games here, like more fun games like Tearaway, Little Big Planet, Stardew Valley, and of course a Persona collection for the Vita, which will be Persona 4 Golden, as well as the Persona 3 Dance, Persona 4 Dance, and Persona 5 Dance. I have quite a few game backups here, like Tokiden, one of my favorite games. Also this one have the English mode for this, for I Am Setsuna. A few like section for racing, like Need for Speed, Wipeout, the new Horizon Chase Turbo, and then a few ports, some of the visual novels here. I think not everything here will be considered visual novel, like Sankey Zero. I think this is more like a dungeon crawler, but I haven't updated some of the folders. Other visual novels like Steins Gate, World End, Genosia. These two are Japanese. These four actually are in Japanese. Few games by Telltale, like The Wolf Among Us, really good game. The two Walking Dead games that were released here. Also like Punchline is based on the anime. And the last page here, I have a few other things like indie games, some of my favorite ones like Hotline Miami. So Iconoclast is really good. I Am the Hero, Dex, Unmetal, really, that's a really good game. So a few other indies here. Fighting category here, like Dead or Alive 5 Plus, Mortal Kombat, Fighting Climax Ignition. So this Fighting Climax I believe it was released in English, but the Ignition was only for Japan. There is an English mod for that. I believe I have that installed on here. Here I have like Resogun, Super Stardust Delta. I have like a section kind of for like Lego, more like fun games. I guess Limbo wouldn't really be in this category. A few homebrew games here, like Purified. This was just released for the Fuhen contest. The same thing with Feline Future. Then we also have Rocket Cars, which is basically like Rocket League for the PS Vita. Is like a fan-made game. I think Helltaker should be like a port. This is our original game. Outlast is kind of like a fan-made version. It's like a alpha version. Super Mario Boom, so everything just kind of like explodes as you jump on the enemies and stuff. And a few other homebrew games like Brain Splitter, Boxing Girl. I think Doom 64. I think this is an actual game. This is not a homebrew game, but yeah, that's what I have on here. Now I am going to show you guys some of the plugins that I have here on my DAI configuration. Storage Manager, I'm not using Jammed, I'm using Storage Manager. Repatch to be able to install the English translations. No power limits. I like that plugin because that allows you to, for example, like a Kiba Strip or Gravity Rush that your PS Vita disconnects from the internet. This one allows you to not disconnect from the internet while you play the games. IGES Staging is a relatively new plugin. It's supposed to help you with caching games so that the loading time for certain games is faster. PSV Shell, that is overclocking plugin. So when I press select and up, this brings for PSV Shell, and this allows me to select each configuration for each game if I want to overclock for that game or not. PNG Shot to have better screenshots. When I take game screenshots, they look better. Shellbat to display the battery percentage on here. Download enabler, so if you want to download other things than images through the browser, you can do that. Like you can download VPKs with that or other game files for your PS Vita games. Rescreening is for the screenshots that you take. All the screenshots that you take, they go into like random albums. So rescreening allows you to organize everything. Let me show you. If you go to the picture folder and you go to screenshots, you're gonna see all these random folders, and those are screenshots for games. But what rescreening does is, as you can see, other Simpsons Hit and Run, and now Hollow Knight. Rescreening organizes the folders for your screenshot, so you know for which game you are talking about, or which game you're taking the screenshot for. So yeah, see, you can hear, yeah, I know that that's for Hollow Knight. The same thing for like Simpsons Hit and Run port. I can see when I took the screenshot, instead of having like a random folder here and not knowing what picture is. And yeah, that's what I have on here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm working on other videos coming out next week, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.